Come here. Come help me say hello. What is up, guys?
My name's Benny.
Benny!
Yay!
My boy! He hasn't done a vlog with me in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Because
Alright.
I've been at school.
So my kids started school last week. Haven't gone into a lot of details about it. It's a very small, unpopulated area. So as soon as I give many details, like a lot of people know where my kids are at school, which is not that big of a deal. I feel like they're safe, but I just don't want to make a big deal about it. But they're going to, hey, back up, let me talk. They're going to a really tiny little Christian school that's really near to where we live. And we're really excited about that for them. It's given me the opportunity, or will give me the opportunity to get my work done while they're at school. They all get to be there together, which is really cool. And eventually, my hope is that's going to lead to more order in our lives, as well as just some enrichment for them. They were all eager for it, and I'm excited for it. I cannot say that there's a lot of order happening around here right now. And today our pods were taken back. They were picked up, so we had to get them completely empty. That means we have all of our stuff in the house, and it's a lot of stuff. But I figured I would show you this little bit of chaos. Hey Asher, what's up, man?
Hey.
How's your day?
Good.
What you doing?
Cleaning my room.
Oh, what a great boy. Now the kids got home today, and it was just, everybody was kind of having an emotional overload, myself included.
Wait,
And and I actually just happened to get online and see a post that was like viral on Facebook. And I think it was Jen Hatmaker had made this post, but somebody had shared it, and she was talking about, you know, like having grace for your kids at the beginning of the school year because they're coming home, and just let them sleep and let them recover because they're like emotionally overdrawn and spent. And I was like, okay, I hear you. It was definitely a timely message. And so Ben has now decided to join me, but Toby and Ezra and Ben were back here, and they're watching The Sword and the Stone in my room. That is one of my favorite childhood movies. And I am about to make a little tomato snack for Ben. Oh yes, for you. And I wanted to share it with you guys.
Gotta share with them. You can't beat the camera.
Well, I'm sharing with them how to make it, so then they can make it for themselves and eat it. So we stopped by it's like a local produce store, and they do some stuff that's shipped in, but they do a lot of local stuff, and got these quail eggs, pickled spicy quail eggs. So I tried to try those. And I also got this bushel of beans, and I'm gonna stick these in the fridge for today.
They're not fresh beans, they're shelled beans.
They're shelled beans, they are. And I think they're like a cranberry bean, something like that. I don't know what the variety is, but they are shelled. And my plan for these is
Cucumber.
and some cucumbers, that's right. My plan for these is to cook these in my big crock pot, or I may use the roaster oven, and I'm gonna put some onions and peppers and probably a good deal of like paprika, lots of garlic.
That day we might be having guests.
We might be having guests.
Because that's so much beans.
It is a lot of beans, but I'm planning on cooking these like in the roaster oven, and then I'm gonna freeze them in portions, and so we'll have it for like a side for with dinner. I got them and I was thinking I'll can these, and then I wasn't thinking I need to get some set up for canning, because while the consensus is that cast iron does pretty well in the glass top stoves, most people said you can break them with a pressure canner, so
I got it.
I'm not gonna do that.
What can I do?
Okay, so let me get these pans out of the way, and I'm going to get a pan out, and we need to brown some butter, and I'm gonna show you guys a really tasty way to eat tomatoes that's super easy. I have enjoyed the kindness of new friends and neighbors who have shared homegrown produce with me. I had a new friend give me 5 gallons of raw cow's milk, which is pretty cool. So I made some really good ricotta cheese from scratch yesterday. And then I got these peaches at the farmer's market and I sliced them up with some tomatoes, put the ricotta on it, and some oil and vinegar. It was so good, just like this really good summer salad. And I have this lovely tomato, which she also gave me, and then I got this one at the little farm stand today. So I'm not 100% sure what kind this is, maybe like a Cherokee purple or something like that. Something good and dusky. Oh, hey Ezra. Is we want to slice them into, Dad's back there helping Jackson put his bed together. So we want to slice them into, you know, not like super thin slices, but not like massive chunks. I had to cut a little kind of rotty spot off this one. All right, hey, can I use one of these bowls? Got the fine china here. And I'm gonna put these in here, just a few slices. And I'm gonna use both of these kinds. So Ben, I'm gonna make you a bowl and I'm gonna make me a bowl, okay? Benjamin and I are the only tomato eaters of the folks currently here. Malia also likes tomatoes. All right, another little slice. Okay, and I'm gonna slice this big guy. You wanna do this first and go ahead and layer these into the bowl. What is this? I don't know what that is, but it is a very classic purple tomato, like real smoky. Okay, I found this recipe. Made a bowl tower. Well, your bowl tower is nice, but you're using one of the bowls that I need. So can you scooch it? I guess somebody tagged me on Instagram, and it's been a couple years ago, and I do not remember the account that tagged me or the account I was tagged in. But it was a woman, and I'm pretty sure I Googled it because I was trying to find a reference to credit this, but it's been a while ago. But I'm pretty sure it was a food writer for Food 52 magazine, and she had an Instagram that she was making this on. And when I Googled it, I found an article, and the reason why it stuck with me is because this is called brown butter tomatoes. This is so easy. You literally brown butter and you just pour it on tomatoes and then salt them and pepper them. And I remember her saying in the video, it kind of tastes like lobster. And in this article I found on Food 52, they also said that. And so I'm thinking that that's where I originally saw it. I'm gonna put a link to that article. Hopefully I'm crediting the right person that I originally found this from. But either way, it's super simple. So you get your tomatoes ready and bowls are on plates, which actually, Benjamin, I think we should double this up, okay? Because we're gonna put hot butter on it. So I've got to further deconstruct your tower. But I'm making you a tasty treat. All right, now I'm gonna take some butter. I've got 4 tablespoons here, like half a stick. I'm using, for this, Kerrygold butter. Any butter is fine. I love good butter though. When I was little, I would get in trouble for eating the butter out of the fridge. Now I don't get in trouble. Because I'm grown, but I still will eat it. All right. You can bring your seat over here, yeah. If you've never browned butter, here, it's okay, you don't have to move it around. We're just gonna, you're gonna put your butter over medium heat, let it melt, and you essentially want to just, as you know, start swirling it around as it melts so that it doesn't burn. You don't want to burn it. Just let it stay there, and then once it melts, we'll start swirling it around a little bit. You wanna watch this butter. Do not walk away from it. You can burn it super fast, but it's gonna start getting this nice brown nutty color. And that's whenever you are going to pour it over these tomatoes, and they're gonna sizzle and be really nice. It does something really cool with the flavor. It's so tasty. And then you put good salt on it. This is like flaky sea salt, Malden. I like this for this. You want something that's gonna have some texture to it. And you can put pepper on it also. It's really good if you want to put extra butter on it and then use like crusty bread to dip up, because it's gonna have sort of like the tomato juices with the butter. Or you can just, you know, eat the tomatoes with a fork. But then you've got all that delicious stuff in the butter. The bread is a good move. Is that satisfying?
Yeah, I go, whoop. Now over there. Whoop, over here. Hey, look.
Is that making your mouth water? Me too. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your butter.
But
Y'all, I think this may be the only tomato related video that I actually made this year.
hey, don't.
I might have done a video talking about the varieties I was gonna grow, but I did not make hardly any tomato content, which is weird for me. I have been thinking about all of the gardening content in the future, and it is really a weird place to be. Like, Maya's had to remind me a few times because, oh, hey, don't splash it out. Real gentle shaking. Maya's had to remind me a few times, like, because I feel so bereft without a garden. I'm just like, what, you know, what do I even do? That is just such a massive part of...
Mom,
It's not done yet. We're not waiting for it to just melt. We're waiting for it to brown. We actually want to like brown butter. Yeah, real gentle, not too much of a splash. You don't even hardly want to take it off of the stove. See? Okay, don't splash it out. Look, see how it's getting a little darker looking? You hear how it's sizzling and popping a little bit? That's good. Don't go too vigorously. But it's been good for me, I think. You know, sometimes it is a good thing to allow the things that you have begun to find identity in to no longer identify you. Hold on, hold on. And in allowing those things to go, you kind of find out like what you actually believe about yourself, you know, and it's not about what you do anymore. Whenever you have to really come down to the brass tacks of who you believe yourself to be. And this has been a season of that for me, and it's good. It's a good thing to realize who you believe yourself to be and really like reconcile that with your genuine identity. So, deep stuff while we brown butter, right, Benny? It popped and Ben decided he didn't want to be so close anymore. All right.
You're gonna burn your camera.
I'm gonna burn my camera. Look at that. Do you see how it's getting kind of nutty looking? Little,
I don't want to eat mud.
not mud, nutty. That's what it's called. It gets kind of like darker brown.
Like brown? That's mud.
Touche.
Muddy butter.
A little bit longer. This takes a few minutes. Depends on how brave you are and how high you go on the heat. I usually do like medium, maybe like medium high. I'm very unfamiliar with the stovetop, so I've been erring on the side of caution with this. I'm gonna call it here. I might could get this a little darker toasted, but I'm kind of nervous because it turns really fast, so I'm gonna say that's good enough. And I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do here. Okay, so we're just gonna take this butter. You hear that?
Which one?
The brown stuff is the good stuff.
Why can't you do it for me?
Okay, now we're gonna do some salt.
Salty.
Do you want pepper on yours or no?
No, what kind of pepper?
Black pepper?
No.
No, too spicy for you?
Yeah.
All right, you ready to give it a shot? Okay, brown butter tomatoes.
Give me more of that, please.
What do you think? That's pretty good, huh?
This tastes like, ooh, that's good.
This is my first time I've had this year because I haven't had a lot of tomatoes. It really is a little bit lobstery. Not so much with the yellow tomatoes, but with those really smoky purple ones, it is. The yellow ones are still really good. All right, guys, we just wanted to pop in. Wow, you've almost eaten half of yours. You must really like that. We just wanted to share this little tasty trick to enjoy tomatoes if you've still got some coming out of your garden.
Unless if we don't have a garden.
We don't have a garden, I know. Hey, we'll have a garden again soon, okay? Is it weird for you to not have a garden? A little weird. We'll have a garden again soon.
Which farm is this from?
Which farm is this from? The yellow tomato is from my friend Hannah's farm, and the red tomato is from that farm stand we stopped at today.
We can stop at a farm stand?
That little store that I went into.
Oh.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We bless you.
I'll do next time.